I have tried so many different microphones across my content creation career. I mean, I've done the Shure SM58, the Blue Yeti, the Blue Snowball, AKG P120, Audio-Technica 2020, the 2035, Shure SM7B, Samsung Q2U, Samsung Q9U, Rode Procaster, Elgato Wave 3, and across all those microphones, there are two. I got it right this time. There are two microphones that I think reign supreme above all of them when you take into consideration the total cost of getting the microphone to do what you need it to do. So let's go ahead and get started with the most obvious one. This is the Rode Procaster Dynamic XLR microphone made by Rode. It is a beautiful microphone, has excellent build quality, and out of all the mics I've listed, has what I feel to be the best sound quality of them all. And yes, that even includes better than the Shure SM7B. I've had the SM7B, and of course it sounds phenomenal. But when you take the cost into consideration, the SM7B is an incredibly expensive package to get going. You got to get the $400 microphone, an audio interface which can cost you as little as $100 to $150 depending on what you get. And depending on the audio interface that you get, you may even have to buy a signal booster like a cloud lifter for $150 or a fed head for $100. You're looking at about $600 to $700 just to get the SM7B working. That's a lot of money to get the sound that you do get from the SM7B, when you can get that for less than the price of just the SM7B alone. The Rode Procaster is $180 on Amazon. It used to be $230. It's gone down in price, which is fantastic. And you do have to use an audio interface, of course, to drive it, to be able to use it on a PC streaming setup like mine. I've gone ahead and decided to go with the Elgato Wave XLR, which is about $160, which puts this package total at about $340, which is already $60 less than what the SM7B would cost you alone. Next up, for number two, we have the USB condenser microphone, the Elgato Wave 3. This is the best condenser USB microphone I have ever used, okay? Not only is it the best USB condenser microphone, it is the best condenser microphone I've used, period. I have used the Audio-Technica AT2020, and I've also used the 2035 and AKG, the P120. I've used the Blue Yeti. This microphone is so far ahead of those, it's not even funny. And it's not just because of the sound, because in order to get the best sound out of the Elgato Wave 3, unfortunately, you are going to have to do a little bit of work, but it's not a whole lot, because you see, the Wave 3 is powered by the Wavelength software, and recently, well, I say recently, it's been several months now, they finally updated Wavelength to allow users to use VST plugins to get the most out of the microphone. So you're going to be able to add things in like Reaper EQ, Reaper Noise Gate, Reaper Compression, and the EQ. Oh my God, y'all. You can do things with the EQ to make this microphone sound buttery smooth. You can damn near, okay, heavy emphasis on damn near. You can damn near get dynamic broadcast sound out of a condenser microphone, which makes this thing an absolute monster of a microphone, especially when you consider it only costs $159, and you can sometimes even get it on sale for $150 or $140, depending on when and where you buy it. Don't sleep on this microphone, and if you're considering getting something else, I'm telling you, you're doing yourself a disservice, because not only is the microphone great and comparable to anything else out there for around the same price range, the functionality of the Wavelength software alone makes this microphone reign above the rest. Listen, I get it. I totally understand. Okay, you see your favorite content creators, they're rocking the SM7B, and you think to yourself, I gotta have that microphone because that's the one that they use and they sound amazing using it. And that is very, very true. But you gotta take into consideration how much money is it gonna cost to actually buy the SM7B, buy the audio interface, buy the signal booster to get it running. And even if you don't need a signal booster and you buy the SM7B for $400, you buy the Elgato Wave XLR for $160, that's already $560 just to get one microphone working. That's a lot of money. You can afford it and you want to do it? Don't let me stop you. By all means, go ahead. You're going to love it. It's a fantastic setup. But maybe you don't have that kind of money. You don't have that kind of disposable income to do that. There are smarter choices to make, and I'm giving you two right here. You want a condenser mic, you need to go with the Elgato Wave 3. There's no questions about it. This is the best one on the market. And besides that, it's $160 flat. Once you spend the money on it, you don't have to buy anything else extra to get it working. If you want to go with a dynamic XLR microphone, you can go down this path and get the Rode Procaster for $180 and the Wave XLR for $160. That's about what, $340 altogether? That's already less than the cost of an SM7B. Not to mention that whether you go down this path with the Wave XLR as your audio interface or the Elgato Wave 3, you have the functionality of Wavelength and have total control over all your audio inputs for your streams and your content. That's a no-brainer, y'all. Come on now. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Peace out.